in a couple of questions.
Hi. My question is, if you were judged on the trials, will you be guilty or not?
Unfortunately, I'm too young to be a trial because I was 18th of October 2018, so I don't need to answer that. So my publicist would tell me to say.
Hi, so my question is, how was your reaction when you found out that Heartstopper was renewed for second and third season?
I think the obvious answer is that we were both extraordinarily excited. It was something that we had very much hoped for. I feel like with the reaction of season 1, we really hoped that we would get a season 2. But to get 2 more seasons is, it's very special, and it feels like, people must have liked the show. So it was good.
Yeah, it was like also like I felt a lot of relief. Like it almost like we spent the whole month since the show came out trying to like do all we could to like get them to renew it. So it was always like, oh thank God, like we can go back and do the thing we love again. But I was very much surprised about season 3. Yeah.
Joe said it was confirmed, but I want to hear it from you. Are your fans called Kit Kats or what's the fandom name? Because Joe said on the TikTok comment that it was practically confirmed that Kid fans would call Kit Kats, so I want to hear from you. Like, what's your fandom name?
What's my band name, or what's...
Like, your fandom name, because Joe said on a comment that it was practically confirmed that we were called Kit Kats, so I want to hear from you.
Kit Kats.
I like that.
I think that's the obvious one, probably. I don't know. You got any other ideas of?
I consider myself #1 Kit Kat, so Kit Kat it is.
Well, thank you very much. Kit Kats sounds good. I'm down. What about you? You got any better ideas?
I already said Kit Kat. All right, next question.
Hi.
Hello.
Nice to see you. I want to know if you could be in any other Netflix series. I don't know if you've already answered this, so sorry if you have. If you could be in any other Netflix series, what would you want it to be and why? Does that make sense?
I think Bash asked us the same question the other day.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's alright. It seems to be a good question.
Oh, thank you.
I think something like Sex Education would be a lot of fun to make. I don't know. What about you, Joseph?
I would love to be in like The Crown or something. Like I don't know. What I don't know. Yeah, The Crown. Kid doesn't want to do The Crown.
I just think it would be a lot more boring than doing Sex Education.
But what about Miles Longton?
So if you could be in if Heartstopper could be in a crossover with another TV show, what would it be?
I guess like Young Royals. Or, I mean, a lot of people are also saying Shadow and Bone, so I guess that's another. I suppose we're available.
Yeah, what he says.
Hello, what's your favorite scene from Heartstopper?
I'm going to say a scene that I'm not in, so that I seem really, selfless. But I would say actually one of the most heartbreaking scenes is in episode 8 when it's between Charlie and Tori at the drum kit. And I remember when I watched it the first time with Joe. I don't cry very often, and I cried, and it was just it was pretty heartbreaking. Well done, Joe.
Keep it. I'm also really selfless and say the scene that I'm not in and say that your coming out scene was my favourite scene. I remember reading it from the script before we shot it, like crying while I was reading it. And then I wasn't on set the day they filmed it, but I made them show it to me when I was doing ADR. I cried then, and every single time I watch it since I've cried because Kit is just very, very good in it. And Olivia Colman, obviously, is very good. But yeah, that's my favourite.
How was it to play two like beautiful characters in the same room together? Like, how did it feel listening to all the special things that each of us said?
Playing Nick and Charlie, I think, is probably one of the biggest honours of our lives. And every single time we get to do it, it's always a lot of fun, and it feels like a big honour. So, you know, I think that's what it feels like. It fills me with joy, very much so.
Yeah, a lot of joy and also like quite a lot of pressure. Like, playing characters that are so beloved to lots of people, it's an honour, but also like you want to do it right, you want to do it the way that Alice wants it, and the way that the fans wants it. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure, but it's the best thing ever. So yeah.
Hello, it's me again. You're probably sick to see me by this point. Primarily aimed at Joe, but Kit, if you have seen the show itself. So, Joe, I know you mentioned Drag Race before. One, would you ever guest judge? And two, what challenge would you prefer to guest judge?
Yes, I would if they would ask me.
Joe, what for season 5?
Yeah, any Drag Race producers, I am available and ready whenever. And I've been prepping for that moment my entire life. And I would adore to guest judge on the Snatch Game episode. The Snatch Game is the best challenge. Jinx Monsoon as Judy Garland, also is the best thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. And me and Toby have been, like, every time I see him, all we do is just quote Jinx Monsoon in that challenge. I do it. I would do it.
Do you like Marvel? And if you do, what's your favorite Avenger?
I love Marvel. My favourite Avenger, I think, to be honest, I would have to say someone like Captain America. Yeah, I just think he's really cool. Not much else, to be honest. I think he's just cool.
Yeah, I really like Marvel. I think like Marvel films, like everyone watches. Like there's something you can talk about that everyone's seen, or everyone knows about them. My favorite Avenger, probably Spider-Man. He's cool.
Hey, so I have a question for Pete. How's your French lesson?
We're going to quickly move on from that question. No, French is good. French is cool. French is going alright. What's not cool? You're not filling me with confidence here. Well, I suppose we'll see. We'll see in season 2. We'll see how cool it is. But don't get your hopes up.
And that was all the time we had. I know, but let's back to the so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure having you. I hope that your first convention was a believe that you survived, but you're still here, so I guess so. Alrighty. Well, let's clap for them one last time before they go.